First of all, what's it like to be Steph Curry nowadays? I mean, what a whirlwind tour you're on right now, from the championship to the awesome summer you're having. What's it like to be right now?
It's fun, man. It's been a great year all the way around. Pretty much a dream come true, storybook year from last summer, winning the World Cup with Team USA in Spain, and that kind of started everything. We went from there, came back, and won 67 games during the regular season. I was blessed enough to win the MVP, which, like I told him, I dreamed big and worked very hard to put myself in a position to be a successful basketball player, but you never really picture what it would be like to win a trophy like that, the NBA championship trophy. So to be able to become a champ, MVP, and obviously I have a new daughter at home as well, so family is growing by the year, so it's pretty crazy. The schedule is crazy, but I'm enjoying it, all the new experiences and the doors that basketball has opened for me, so I'm enjoying it.
Let's pull it back a little bit. 2013, February, wasn't a happy time for you. You were one of the best players already, top 10, I think number 8 in scoring, and yet there was an AllStar snub. Did that have any role in catapulting you to where you are today and what you had successfully done in the last 2 seasons?
Yeah, I knew I had to work just a little bit harder, and you know, during that time I wanted to be an All-Star, but it didn't happen, so it wasn't my time. But that wasn't going to stop me from coming back and being a better basketball player the next year. And it was just motivation, and even now I find motivation in, since obviously the MVP and the championship, we've reached the top, but being able to stay at the top, that's my motivation now. So you always find little things to challenge yourself.
When the season started, Steve Kerr came in as a new coach. He had no prior experience as a coach, but he got a very experienced staff as well. What were your expectations like for the team, as a leader of the team as well, coming into a new year and new challenges?
I knew it would be a good team. So we had a core of guys, myself, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Andrew Bogut, Harrison Barnes, Andre Iguodala, David Lee, who had played together for 3 years and gone through some shortfalls in the playoffs. And we learned a lot through those experiences, and we had a belief that we were destined for something great. Obviously, with Coach Kerr coming on, you didn't know really what to expect with the transition, but he's a now 6-time, but he was a 5-time champion when he joined our staff, and you knew he had that championship mentality. And when he was going to come in, and it really didn't change much. He just brought a sense of accountability and responsibility to what we're doing on the floor, and he tweaked a couple of things, focus-wise for us that got us to the next level. So he's a huge reason why we're NBA champions now, and we hope to do it again.
Tell us a little bit more. What's the Steve Kerr experience like? We heard stories about him being a fun coach, likes to play music during practice. I was there in the finals, actually. I saw it firsthand how you're doing shooting drills. There's a boombox blasting music out there on the court, which very few teams, if any other team, does that. What's he like as a head coach in terms of outside of the X's and O's?
He's a great, people manager and great, personality. He, like you say, he likes to keep things light and fun. So for practice, we do our daily drills, fundamental stuff, ball handling, passing. And we're all listening to music and just enjoying being on the court and working and getting better. So you like to come to practice when you're playing for Coach Kerr, because you're gonna, one, get better, but you're gonna have fun in the process. And he likes to show videos making fun of his coaching staff and other players on the team, and it just builds chemistry, which you need throughout the course of a long season like we have in the NBA.
You're saying something like, when you win, when you're successful, you're happy. So you wanted to reverse the equation first make everybody happy, and hopefully the winning comes after.
That's true. That's good. You set a good precedent and a good vibe and atmosphere, and that breeds, focus and commitment and determination, and then obviously winning.
So what do you think it's going to be like this coming season? You guys had a young core with some key veterans like Andre and Sean and Andrew. That West has gotten a little stronger. There's some teams who've beefed up. How do you see that experience is going to make you guys even better this year?
Well, I mean, we're still hungry. Like, it's a good situation to be in. You know, coming off a championship, we didn't make many changes from a roster standpoint, so we still have that unity and familiarity that we need. And I think obviously every single player is going to try to be a better version of themselves when they come back. And you know, that feeling of sitting on the podium in Cleveland in Game 6 was such an amazing feeling that we'll remember that, and that's what we'll work for all season to try to, you know, celebrate again.
Opening night, you're going to get some hardware.
I'm looking forward to that night. That's going to be fun. You know, I've gotten rings for Team USA championships and one in college, but this would be the best one so far.
That'll be a sweet one. Okay, let's zone in a bit on you and your relationship with Under Armour. That's why you're here. How has the relationship been like, and how involved have you been with the campaigns, with the designs of the shoes, and how happy have you been as an athlete?
It's been an amazing partnership. You know, these last 2 years, we've grown a lot and have really elevated ourselves, I think, in the basketball, you know, space of making great product, being able to tell, you know, genuine, authentic stories, and I think really reaching not only people in the States, but obviously internationally as well. So to be able to bring my second signature shoe on this road show with Under Armour is something special that I've seen the shoe develop from birth to the finished product, and you know, been able to help direct the technology and the colorways and the stories behind it. So I'm really proud of what we've accomplished, and it's just the beginning really for us. So we're in this thing for the long haul, and we're really gonna, you know, take over the world from a making athletes better standpoint.
I heard in the States there's a high demand. Have you heard in the Philippines? You can hardly find your shoe. you can barely find your shoe
I know there's some people out there that are, you know, looking for them,
but that's a good problem to have,
It's a good problem to have. We're going to make a little bit more this year,
okay.
So there should be more out there. But I mean, that's a special feeling for me personally to be, you know, walk into a room here. I've never been to Manila before. The people are so welcoming and you know, anticipating this moment, and then I see on their feet, you know, more often than not, Curry ones or other Under Armour shoes. So it's special, and you know, I hope to. This is obviously my first visit. It won't be my last, but hopefully next year I'll come back and see a lot of people with the Curry 2s on.